It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Today was a successful day on the playground. My son got closer and closer to the other children, which is very good. I know I've mentioned before in some of my videos that the effect that quarantine has had on my son. It just happened in a crucial time of his social development, and now he's very clingy to my husband and I, and I'm kind of afraid of children. Not so much afraid of them, but just afraid of interacting with them. And if they are running towards him, he takes off running in fear, like he thinks they're after him or something like that. So today was a lot better. I just planted myself here on the grass and just watched him gradually get closer and closer to the other kids, and him do less of the crying and stuff like that. That bridge. There's Conrad. It's going to be interesting trying to leave here. Okay, now let's go. Very good. Here, take your water. Conrad, take your water, please. Okay, now follow Mommy. He's following me. I'm so happy. I'm making some shepherd's pie. Just taking care of the meat right now. I want to show you what I use for Worcestershire sauce replacement. I use some liquid aminos and honey. And I just drizzle this all over the meat, and I drizzle some honey all over the meat, and add a little bit of salt, and there you have it. It's just like you're just using regular Worcestershire sauce. Let's show it to you. Just have some leeks in here. Still haven't looked at the polls today. Trying to think about it. No, I did look at it. I listened to the news this morning, and I haven't turned it back on again since. And it's 5 o'clock. So very, very anxious. Lots of anxiety. And I'm sure lots of other countries were looking at us too, wondering what's going to happen. I just feel in a strange state of anxiety and restlessness and a little bit of discouragement, but I just keep praying, keep trusting God to help me with this feeling of discouragement. And my son has been having a lot of tantrums lately, and I don't know what it is about tantrums, but nothing makes you feel more like you failed most of the day when there are multiple tantrums. So even if you handle it the way you're supposed to handle it, it still affects my day. I wish it didn't. We're gonna do some school now because we never got to school today. So even though it's almost 6, we're just gonna get that out of the way. We have done away with the high chair. Yeah, my son is not over the weight of the high chair, but he is very tall, and so it's been creating a problem with him comfortably sitting in the high chair and getting him in and out without bruising his leg. And I'm going to take the table that's out here, that's over there, and move it into his room. Much better. Good morning, good morning. We have a busy day ahead of us. We're going to try to run some errands today and unpack all of the holiday stuff that we have in our storage closet outside. So, in your opinion, how early is too early to put up your Christmas tree? Because I'm already feeling it, and I would love to just stand the Christmas tree up in the house. But I was like, is this too early? You know, November just started, but I don't know. I want Christmas to last as long as it can possibly last for me. I've already started watching my Hallmark movies, and there's a few on Netflix I've already started watching. So I'm in the mood already. So we're gonna unpack some of that stuff and kind of declutter some areas. We're going to take this chair. We're gonna take this chair out, and we're gonna finally getting rid of Conrad's high chair over there. And I was going to keep this chair, turn it into a cool project, but I don't know when I'll ever get to it, when I'll ever do it. And the whole point of me taking it was I thought doing that would be cheaper than buying a new chair, but I ran the numbers and it's not. So kind of defeats the whole purpose of why I wanted a hand-me-down chair in the first place. Maybe we'll finally carve these pumpkins. I have one here and one over there. Just my son's been rolling them around the house. We are going to my sister's house to borrow her car because our car is not big enough for that chair. It has been tried and it will not fit. So we're just gonna have Conrad be over there for 45 minutes or whatever, how long it takes. This is gold. Love the song. To know your name. We did it! Now back to get our baby. Hi, baby! Hi! So we come in here with mommy.
Go inside. Go inside. Inside first.
Dada's coming.
I'm coming.
Dada's coming.
I have to go fix this up back up, okay? Thank you.
Are you a good boy? Yeah. Yeah, Dada's just fixing the chairs. He's putting the chairs back in position. Come around like this.
Push. Push.
Very good. Put your feet up on the pedals. Headed back home. Superheroes. I have to show you what Conrad took a nap with today. He took a nap with all of his puzzle vehicles.
Feathers.
Yeah.
Feathers.
He's been standing them up and pushing them around upright. Get your hands out of your pants.
Superhero.
It's 4 o'clock on a Sunday and I'm still in my pajama pants. My Mickey Mouse Christmas shirt. Because it's Christmas in here and in here.
Yeah.
I'll put up a stick.
Here's our tree.
It's on. Yeah.
Breathe better.
That just makes me.
Candy.
That looks good. I think we might have it. My husband just told me that I've spent 4 hours in the kitchen today. So he went to get me some food. I am eating pepperoni. Do you like eating pepperoni out of the bag? I like eating it out of the bag. I'm gonna stop now though. Got me some blackened salmon, y'all. My husband got brisket quesadillas.
Flowers.
Good night, Toodles.
Good night, door. Well, say good night, mommy.
Mommy.
Good night, baby.
Good night, flowers. Oh, we already turned that off, didn't we? Yep, that's already off. There we go.
Me too.
Very good. Thank you, Lord, for the wonderful day. Yes. Okay. Let's come at good sleep and a wonderful night's sleep with good dreams. In Christ's name, we pray. Amen. He's no way.
My hubby is sewing my pillows. I'm going to show you guys how it looks when it's done. It's this fabric for these pillows for the winter until the spring. Look how nice it turned out. Okay, this is the fold-over part. So happy. It looks so good. All right. Sitting at the desk about to get some work done. One thing I am very happy about is that the election is over, and I am very happy that history has been made. And like every competition, there's a winning side and there's a losing side, and it will be that way as long as there are competitions, and the earth will continue to turn. And I know that there's been a lot of prayer on both sides. And I prayed the same prayer I prayed the last election, exact same one. And I firmly believe that no matter what, that God does answer prayer, that He is good, that He is continually at work. And even in the times where it felt like my prayer wasn't answered, now in those past moments, I can look back on certain things and I can see why they worked out the way that they did. And you don't always see it, at present. And another thing, I am of the personal opinion, this is my personal opinion, that politics and religion are like oil and water. I know some people, I know the tendency to try to make a candidate kind of fit into your religious belief or whatever. But I believe that the two are very separate entities. And in the end, politics is politics and religion is religion. And I guess you could try to mesh the two so that you feel better, I guess. But in my personal opinion, they don't mesh. Yes, I do pray for God to direct me and give me direction on how I should feel about certain things, and show me in the Bible what certain things are, what the Bible says about certain things. But at the end of the day, I do not expect a politician to hold all of my Christian values or whatever. And I don't think any politician fits into that criteria for anyone. It's been a strange year. It's been a very strange 4 years. Tumultuous. I know that this isn't our final home, but I still think it's good to be about the work of trying to make this home as good as it can be. And I hope for our children and their children that we are moving towards a more tolerant and inclusive society, that we have respect and kindness for one another, knowing that we are all different and believe different things and have different lifestyles, knowing that my spiritual identity or any other identity I may have does not inherently make me better than someone else. I think sometimes it's easy to get caught up in sifting out levels of right and levels of wrong. But when our biggest concern, in my opinion, as believers, should be spreading the gospel and telling others about a good and wonderful living God. And I'm not going to say that I haven't had anger and bitterness that I've had to work through this past year, that I'm still working through. I'm just praying for progress, forward moving, positive progress. Hope you are well. Thank you so much for watching. Love you.